I'm about to show you how to reprogram your brain to start winning more trades. Let's get into it. I need to tell you guys about Henko Trade. It's the #1 broker for Forex traders. This is who I personally use and trust, and I think you guys should use them too. So let me show you guys how to get set up with Henko Trade. So when you click on my affiliate link down below, it's going to take you to this website. You're going to scroll down and you're going to see 3 account types. You got STP, ECN, and ECN Plus. Now with STP, it has a minimum deposit of $10. So with just $10, you can get started trading Forex today. You're going to get spreads from 0.7 pips. Now, if you want to get 0.0 pips, which is raw spreads, meaning when you enter a trade right here, this is where you enter. No more entering a trade and being already down $300-400, which drastically changes your risk to reward. With this ECN account, your risk to reward stays true and you're going to get that 1 to 5. Now that I give you all the information, choose your weapon and let's go to war. Click my affiliate link down below to sign up today and let them know who put you on to the best broker. Now let's get into this video. So first things first, you need to erase everything that you learned about Forex up until this point, because most of it is bullshit. We're going to look at everything a brand new way. So when it comes to support and resistance, we're only using that for take profits. I know you're probably like, what are you talking about? Every Forex trader says support and resistance is the holy grail. Well, I'm here to tell you it's not. Now, that's not to say that you can't make any money from support and resistance. You can. But just think about it like this. Would you rather drive to the bank or would you rather walk? I don't know about you, but I'm not walking to the motherfucking bank. I ain't walking that far. So supply and demand is just a vehicle we use to go to the bank. Just think of it like that. But do not mistake me saying supply and demand is the holy grail, right? There's no such thing as the holy grail. Every strategy loses. There's not one strategy out there that you're going to win every single trade. But there is strategies out there that work better than others and allow you to get a higher risk to reward, which we will focus on. Stop listening to these super scalpers that get in the market for 2 minutes and get out. They're like, oh, I'm just going to take my $60 and leave. If you had $60 in front of you, would you just take it or would you just leave it? Fuck all that, bro. You can't take that $60 when you just lost 1,000. That's just not how it works. I've been telling people recently, like, if you want to go for a 1-on-1, go to binary options. Go gamble over there, get your 1-on-1 and call it a day. But if you're a Forex trader, you need to be going for high risk to rewards. That's what this is about. It's not about going up 5 pips and then taking your money and leaving and going to tell your boyfriend or girlfriend, oh, I just made $50. Nah, no, we work way too hard to be getting $50 out the market. Now, if you're brand new, definitely take that little bit of money. You know, you're brand new at this. But if you've been trading for 3 years, you need to really trust and believe in your analysis, right? You've been doing this for 3 years. You know everything. You know every strategy. You know every candle pattern. You know the exact time you should trade, the exact setup that you're looking for. So why are you getting out early? You know what's going to happen. How many times have you entered a trade, you pulled out early and it smacks TP and you would have made 4% on your account that day? But instead you let your emotions get the best of you and you pulled out because you've seen some trader with a Lamborghini talking about, oh, I only go up 5 pips and then I go on with the rest of my day. I go shopping for the rest of the day. No. I promise you, he ain't making no money off Forex. Now, 90% of traders need a high risk to reward to be profitable. I'm not that fucking good to win every single trade. I cannot win 9 out of 10 trades. That's literally almost impossible. Now, there is traders out there that do that, and you know, shout out to them. But for the majority of us, the normal people, we need high risk to rewards because we're emotional, we do dumb shit, and it just don't be hitting back to back like that. Now, trust me, I do have weeks where I'm on winning streaks, but to sustain that throughout the whole year, 100% win rate, which is impossible, but like even like a 90%, 80% win rate, that's crazy. That's ridiculous. At a certain extent, I really don't even believe them when they say they win 80% of their trades. It's like, come on, bro. The market be on bullshit. Sometimes there's nothing you can do. They're just not going to let you win. So you're telling me you win almost every one of your trades for 5 years? That's cap. Because if you did that, you would probably be the richest person in the world. So we're going to reprogram high risk to reward. We're going to keep saying this, keep preaching it. We risk a little to make a whole lot. If I risk $1,000, I don't want to make 1,000. I want to make 5,000. And that's how you become profitable. You only have to win once or twice a week to make a whole lot of money. So us as Forex traders, We need to stop pushing that little risk to reward shit, because that's keeping all of the new traders broke, because they thinking that that's really sustainable and that they're doing something wrong. It's not that. The market is not going to let you win every single day. That's just not how it works. And a lot of these traders don't give you the whole truth. They don't give you everything. They're trying to sell you on something so you can win a little bit and keep coming for their education, because they're dropping new courses every 10 days. One big thing is they might say, okay, we're going to go up 50 pips and then take our money. But what they don't tell you is when they lose on the next trade, they're holding for an extra 50 pips to make up that loss. And that's what they don't tell you. So you trying to listen and follow every single thing that they tell you, right? Trying to do the right thing. You're going to wait till it gets that 50 pips, take out. Doesn't matter if you lost 10 times before, you're still, every time it hits 50 pips, I'm taking out, because that's what he told me to do. When he's going for 100 after he lost that 50 pips, he's making up losses. And that's what you guys need to do. You need to make up your losses, because this is a game of probabilities. You're not going to win all the time. There's no way to avoid losses. I really need you guys to get this in your head, because a lot of students say, oh, I understand it's impossible to win every trade. But then once they lose one trade, doesn't matter if they won all month, they lose one trade and they're like, oh my God, what's going on? I'm losing my mind. And it's like, bruh, this is what happens. There's no way around this shit. Every time you lose, it's not because you did something wrong. They're not going to let you win every day. There might be news. There might be all this other things that is out of our control. All you can do as a trader is show up every day and follow your trading plan. That's all you got to do. If you follow your trading plan, you win. That's the next thing we need to reprogram into your brain. It's not about the profit or the loss at the end of the day. It's about, did you follow your trading plan 100%? If you did, you won that day. Okay, I need you to take this serious. Put this in your head. If you got on the charts, you did everything you were supposed to do, you won that day. You didn't overtrade. You didn't get emotional, cut your losses early. You didn't enter too early. You did everything you were supposed to do. You just ended up on the bad side of probability this week. That's all it is. Put that in your head. Stop looking at your MT4 history every damn day. Oh my God, I'm down 300. Oh my God, I'm up 5,000. We do not celebrate wins and we do not get depressed over losses. It's just probabilities. As long as you did what you were supposed to do, you won that day. And if you didn't do what you're supposed to do, doesn't matter if you won $1 million, you lost that day because you couldn't stay disciplined. And you let your family down that day because you couldn't stay disciplined and you knew what you were doing. You got people depending on you. You can't be going against your trading plan. It's there for a reason. It's not there for us to sound smart. Oh, I got a trading plan. No, this is to keep us in check because there's no one to keep us accountable. We can do whatever we want. We can go put 1 million lots right now and blow our account. But we're not, because that trading plan keeps us accountable. So if you don't have a trading plan and your mentor doesn't have a trading plan in their course for you to follow, they're not the mentor for you. And that's just straight up. I don't care who it is. In my course, I make the trading plan with you. This shit is very important. Just trust me, bro. You start following that trading plan week by week. By the end of the month, you're going to see how much in profit you are. And you're going to thank me, because it happens all the time. Next thing we need to reprogram in your head. We're not looking at daily or weekly results. That's not what we're focused on. I don't care how much you made today or lost today. I don't care how much you made or lost this week. We're looking at the end of the month, at the end of the quarter, at the end of the year. Were you profitable or were you negative? That's what matters. Stop focusing on the little losing streak you had for 2-3 days, right? Because when we're going for high risk to reward, that 4th day you win, you erase all those losses and you end up in profit, and you don't even care about them losses no more. You lose that day, you're depressed all day. You're like, man, I did that wrong. You're pissed off. You're arguing with your wife or your boyfriend. You're not wanting to eat. You're so depressed. You're sick because you know what you did wrong. But as soon as you win, all that shit is gone. So stop stressing over that shit, bro. It's gonna happen 1 million times. We do not celebrate wins and we do not get depressed over losses. Just part of the game. On to the next thing. Somebody needs to lose in order for someone to win. So I need you to reprogram this in your head. Drill it in your fucking head. If someone's not losing when you're entering, you're the one that's gonna lose while the other person enters. Someone needs to lose in order for someone to win. Just the way life goes. I know it sucks. We wish we could all win. Not how it works. We go play baseball, we go play football, we play basketball. Somebody has to lose in order for there to be a winner. Same thing with the markets. If someone ain't getting stopped out, I'm not entering the trade. And that changed everything for me. So before you enter that trade, I want you to look. Are support and resistance traders getting stopped out? Are breakout traders getting stopped out? Or are we getting stopped out? Don't get me wrong. We could be the ones getting stopped out too. Supply and demand can get stopped out by liquidity grabs. right? Support and resistance get stopped out by supply and demand. And breakout traders get stopped out by support and resistance. It's just the way the game goes. See, the problem is we all been led to follow rules from all of these big traders that don't even know what they're doing, that we think this is law. We think what they say is law. We think these support and resistance are like walls that are gonna protect our stop loss. They don't do none of that shit. It took me a long time to realize that I've been fed bullshit from all of these traders driving Lamborghinis and big mansions. That's all bullshit. Now we're moving on to prop firms. Now this is something that recently I just had to reprogram in my mind, because my whole YouTube career, my whole trading career, I've been all about prop firms. I was like, man, they're just here to save us. They're helping us out. No, they're all against us. But the downfall of my forex funds, it let us look into Pandora's box, what they're really doing. They put in these high spreads. They're putting this slippage so we can lose money. They want us to lose so we can just buy another account. And when I think about how much money I spent on these damn challenges, I'm talking about $10,000, $15,000 on challenges. If I would have just put that into a real account, I probably would still have that same account compounding right now. I'm telling you, I was really brainwashed, and this is why I needed to reprogram my brain. You couldn't tell me nothing last month that prop firms were bad. I was like, hell no. Don't get me wrong, they do serve a purpose. But my suggestion is open up a real account with however much you can, 100, 500, 1,000. Trade that up until you get enough profit to buy a challenge. Take the challenge. Use a copy trader, social trader tools, link it with your real account. So when you take a trade on your real account, which is the one that's most important, use Hanko Trade affiliate link down below. Then it will automatically place on your challenge account, right? So now you're focusing on your real account and the trades are automatically being placed on your challenge account. So we're not focusing on that prop firm. We're just letting it build while we're building our real account. And then once you get payouts from there, put it back into your real account. We're not focusing on prop firms no more. The rules they set are made for us to lose. The spreads they put are made for us to lose. The slippage, everything they do is made for us to lose. So have a real account as your main one, and then use a copy trader just for challenges and all that. I remember taking all these challenges and I thought I was just the worst trader in the world, but it's just because of the rules they set. They say you have a $100,000 account, but you really have a $10,000 account, and you're really over risking, because you're trading as if you have a 100K account. But how much in percentage is 1,000 to a 10K account? Now you're risking 10% on every trade. That's way too much. This is the shit I'm talking about. And then you're trading on a demo account and then they pay you out. They're not even taking your trades live. So it's just a lot of sneaky shit with prop firms. And you know, I'm glad I was able to milk them for everything I could. And now I moved on to Hanko Trade. And let me tell you, the spreads on Hanko Trade, zero spreads, changes everything. My risk to reward is true now. Every time I put that 2 on my trading view where it says 1 of 5, when I enter on a Hanko Trade, I get a 1 of 5. It's not a 1 of 2 like on FTMO. You enter the trade, your 1 of 5 becomes a 1 of 2 because they have a 5 pip spread. Now the last and most important thing that we need to reprogram is our self-esteem. The way we look at ourselves, the way we carry ourselves, the confidence we have when we enter the markets. You want to be entering this markets like you're the best trader in the world, because you should feel like you are the best trader in the world. You need to enter these markets like I'm about to make 100 million today. You come in here being all timid and scared and emotional, I promise you, you're gonna lose. You need to come here and be confident. You say, I'm gonna put my stop loss right here and that shit ain't gonna touch it. I'm gonna put my TP right here and that shit gonna smack the shit out of it. Be confident when you enter the trades, bro. It doesn't stop once you get off the charts. You need to carry this all day. That's another thing that I see people messing up. They come on the charts, they want to be disciplined, they want to be confident, they want to be patient, but in their day-to-day lives, they're not patient, they're not disciplined, and they're not confident. So how do you expect to turn all that on at the flip of a switch? It's not going to happen. You need to do it all day so it's second nature, and you really are those things. You really are disciplined, you really are patient, and you really are confident. I need you guys to walk around, hold your head high, and know that you're about to be a millionaire. You need to walk around like you are a millionaire, because you are. It just, the check hasn't cashed it. That shit's in transit. When you wake up, you gotta know that you're the chosen one, bro. You're the chosen one. So you need to carry yourself like it. You're not too stupid. You're not ugly as hell. You need to think you're the sexiest man in the world and you're the smartest man in the world, or woman, You need to carry yourself like a boss no matter what situation you're in. And I'm not just saying that to try to motivate you guys. This is shit that I did, bro. When I was broke as hell, walking around with holes in my shorts and the same fucking pro club from 3 years ago, I still carried myself like I was the boss. When people would tell me something like, oh, he probably don't have no money or something, I would look at them like, what are you talking about? I'm rich. And then I have to remember, hold up, bro. They don't know that you're rich. They don't know that you're successful, that check is on its way. But I believed this so much that I thought I was rich. So by this point, I hope I had some type of effect on reprogramming your mind. I want you to follow this shit every day. In a month or two, come tell me how it changed your life.